Today marks the day that we make a change in our lives for the better. Today marks the day where we are going to make a difference in this world, and today marks the day that we're going to find out who we want to be in this life. Success, money, cute dogs. I think that's a good enough hook for this video to get people interested. There's been a lot of times within me doing YouTube where I just don't feel like I could fit in certain niches, places and videos that I would do, and I just don't believe they would work the best way. I couldn't do them for prolonged periods of time, and the videos that I'm wanting to do are going to take longer to make, especially when I'm trying to create them on my own and doing everything else that I'm trying to do as well. I'm 21 years old at the moment. I've studied accountancy, which I dropped out of, and I studied sport, which I enjoyed and I'd passed, but it wasn't something I wanted to do with my life. I decided in 2018 to make a decision to do something that made me passionate, to try and find myself a little bit more, and somehow led me down the path of content creation. Now, I just want to thank you all for a quick second. To anyone who actually watches these, we passed 500 subs, which is nuts, you know. I know it might not be this massive milestone to some other people, but to me, 500 subs on YouTube is something that I'm extremely proud of. So thank you, I really do appreciate that. Before we get started with all of this, if you do want to watch me when I'm live, I do stream on Twitch Tuesday, Thursdays and Sundays over at twitch.tv/AndrewEllis. And if you're wanting to chat with me when I'm offline, we have a Discord family that are truly incredible. You get some exclusive benefits for being in there, so that is down in the description as well. I would love for you to be a part of it. As I was saying, you know, I didn't really know where I wanted to fit in with YouTube. I knew people done Twitch education, and for a while, for some people who are finding me or know who I am, you would have seen the Twitch educational videos further down in the list. But as of recently, I've been changing that and a little bit more of the journey of my life. Back when I was in high school, I've talked about me not really showing off who I am as a person, and it happened the same when I went to uni as soon as I left school. And one of the reasons that was one of my worst years in my life in a while. I'm still young, I'm 21, and I've got a long way to go to learn everything that I want to do. And one of the things I'm very passionate about is building a business from the ground up and being successful with that. I've watched people like Gary Vee who give these motivational speeches about how to be your best self and how to learn and how to develop and how to just put yourself out there and grow that successful business. I'm trying to learn so much every day, and I'm trying to be better every day, educating myself in a lot of fronts, taking time and effort to do things people are not willing to do to build this up. And although I'm not there yet, and although I'm not at the place I want to be, I know the journey is going to be long, tough, unclear at some points, but most of all, incredible. I've spoken about before that Twitch has allowed me to find myself. I am now not afraid to show off who I am as a person, what I want to do with my life, and be who I want to be. So what I decided to do was try and make a sort of documentation of this whole journey. Now, I'm about a year and a half into me starting all of this as of right now, but only recently have I really tried to push myself in a lot of areas. I want to make this the sort of introduction / start because I want to show off my personality more within all of YouTube. And I think this is the best way to do it, as it's not going to be scripted with these sorts of videos in the sense that others would. With the others where I have my B-roll included, it's a lot of script writing, and it's a lot from the heart, and it's what I truly believe, but it's really fine down to the points to be made clear in the shortest period of time. With these videos, what I'm wanting to do is take you on a documentational journey. Documentational? Is that a word? What I want to do is take you down this journey with me through my successes and my failures, and allow you to learn from the mistakes that I made. As I said, I know there's a lot of people at my age or even younger who want to be entrepreneurs and want to better themselves and find their place in this world and find their place within content, just the same as I do. I've had so much that's went for me in this last year and a half that we will talk about in the future, and we'll get more into that. You know, we've got the podcast we're running at the moment, the website, our Twitch channel, this YouTube channel, we're running social medias, we've got the Discord, we've got a lot that's going for us, and I've got a lot of things that I'm planning for in the future. But I want to take everyone along that journey and also allow me to sort of document that journey as I go along. I can see everything that went wrong and why it went wrong, and try to sort of have a two-way system of both of us learning from all of this. I want to be able to help those who want to learn from me, and I want to learn from people who are more experienced than me, so I can show off what I can then learn. We will be talking about what happens during my week and the decisions that I make and why I make them. So this is sort of going to be an ongoing thing where when I make big decisions or I do things throughout the week, why I'm doing them and why I chose to do them. This is not only going to allow me to create more content for all of you, take you along in my life with all of this, but also help in the future to create further videos to help educate those who are wanting to learn the same way that I did, through hard work and dedication to educating yourself. Now I know that these videos are not going to be easy to make because I want to come up with ways to make it really unique and stand out in the best way possible for you to come along this journey with me. I want to show off my personality and the reasons behind the decisions that I make, but I'm really excited to try and sort of bring a new light to following a dream and a passion through entrepreneurship. I used to think I wanted to be a Twitch streamer solely and do that full time. That's what I fully wanted to do. Now, I want to build a business from the ground up through a variety of ways and allow the passive income to overtake that, start investing, which I've already been doing, and looking for ways to really build my business up and have people helping me produce more content to then further push me to the directions that I want to do. We're going to be talking about mental health, about pushing yourself with new goals, about stepping outside that comfort zone, about why decisions need to be made, time management, marketing yourself on social media, and so much more. There is a lot that I have learned and why I felt it was so hard to niche down on areas that I wanted to do. But maybe over this time and over these videos, and when we are able to talk, I'm able to describe what I want to do and find that niche that I want to be a part of. But I want to continue these videos and show people what decisions I make and why I make them, and what worked and why it didn't work. We can analyze that and then be better next time. With YouTube videos, we can look at them and see if they worked well and how we can then further develop that. And I want to educate you as we go through that. I was learning a little bit about brand archetypes recently, and I realized I fit under this sort of hero type with a few secondary ones here and there. Now, if you don't know what brand archetypes are, I would recommend going to check out this video. I watched it recently. It was truly incredible, and I would highly recommend subscribing anyway. Vanessa is an amazing creator. The brand archetypes helps you define who you want to be and who you actually are as a creator. And I know that I want to work harder than other people to be successful. I know that right now my content might not be at the success that I want it to be at. And I think a lot of you do too. Maybe some people feel like they deserve more. Maybe you don't, maybe you do. But we never truly know until we continue to work hard for what we believe in. And if we stop, we're never actually going to find out if we can be successful or not. And this is exactly why I want to take you on this journey. I want to tell you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And I want you to learn to be better from it. But we can all learn together. We can all see why it's going to work and why it might not. You know, I might be making these massive mistakes already that can easily be pointed out by other people. And some other people could be making the mistakes that I made. And I can help them learn the things I wanted to learn previously. See, this series might work and it might not. But I'm taking myself outside the comfort zone to do this, to allow people who watch this into my life a little bit more. The sort of road of a 21-year-old entrepreneur. If I can make this successful, when I make this successful, and how I got to that stage. I will look back on this in a few years' time, and I'll thank myself for making certain decisions, and hate myself for making others. But we're never going to know what's going to be successful and what isn't if we don't try. How will we ever know that? And this is exactly why I'm doing this. I want to show you the things that I do and why I do them. And I want to learn myself onto how to be better in the future and teach people in the future to not make the mistakes I did. Throughout all of these videos, I'm going to be making challenges in specific weeks to push us all forward to be better. We can come back, we can talk about it, we can discuss it in the Discord or even on stream if you would want to come and stop by. And we can discuss how far we're going to take this and the lengths that we have got right from here. Today marks the day that we make a change in our lives for the better. Today marks the day where we are going to make a difference in this world. And today marks the day that we're going to find out who we want to be in this life. This is the start of the journey. And I hope you want to come along with me. Have a fantastic day.